So hello everyone. In our module 5, we are more focused on the security part. We are more focused about cloud, networking and security. In this module, we discuss about cloud networking and security, about networking components like VPC, routing table, subnet, and load balancer. Everything we discuss about security. Key area is the IAM. In firewall, encryption, security, monitoring and logging, and compliances. So let's we discuss all these things already. Theoretically, we have discussed. Now we have to start with the. Today we will demonstrate on IAM how we can secure our network with the help of IAM. So already discussed, IAM is a web service that helps you to securely control access over the AWS resources. Means we are creating some resources EC2 or S3, whatever resources we are creating, now we have to control the access. By default, when we create an account, with an email ID, that is a root account. Overall master of this entire resources we are creating there. But in actual industrial scenario, we never prefer to use our root account on the daily work. For the daily work and for each every work we are doing there, either we are creating the resources, monitoring the resources, or even deleting the resources. On the daily basis, we never recommend to use root user. Because if by mistake root user go in some wrong hand, it can do anything there. Either even can delete the entire account from there also. So it mess up the entire company working or everything can mess up. So practically what we do, first time login with the root user, we create an IAM user with the full rights of administrative permissions. After that, we put the root user in some safe place, root user account, and only keep working with the administrator user. Either it does not have the same permission as the root account, but still it is safe to use another IAM user. IAM user is an identity that you create in your account. IAM user represent any human user or workload who use the IAM user to control with the interact resources. So first is the root user. First is the root user. Second, we create one admin user. Clear? Second, we create the admin user. After that, we keep creating the other user like one user only for the EC2. In the EC2 also only for the listing purpose. One user to delete the EC2s and one user to overall management or full rights also. So in this way, we can do one user is only for the IAM. So for the different task, we can create different user rather than using a single root user. So what we say in the beginning, uh, you can say with IAM, you can manage the permission that control which AWS resource user can access that. So if we give the permission only with the EC2, that user will only be able to use the EC2 resources. Now again on the depend, we give him the write only permissions, read only permissions, or what permission we have given him. Okay. So IAM is a framework that used to define who can access what and who within the cloud environment, how with the cloud environment. Always keep a key security, least privilege and access control. Hope clear? We already discussed all these things. We just revise all the things. So let's come to the console now. For that purpose, either we can search from here IAM, or we need to go to security. If you go to all the services, then go to security and identity compliances. From here we can go to IAM. Correct? So right now you can see here we are logging with the root account. We are logging with the root account. So have the all the permissions, can do anything. Here is giving me some warning to add multi-factor authentication also. So from here we can add the multi-factor authentication for the root user to make our this cloud infrastructure cloud account, AWS account, more secure. In the same way, like when we are doing some transactions, money transaction from internet banking or any way, we get one OTP. So if we enable the root user account MFA, so anywhere anybody try to log in with the root user, naturally get one OTP with the authorized device. So now to create the user, come here on the user part. We have the roles, we have the policies, and even groups we can create. So we can discuss later. Otherwise, main focus will be on the user part right now. Create user, co-user. So right now we have so many users. Just delete all of them. Make you more clear. I'm going to delete all the confirm. Okay. Any problem? Yes, spell mistake. Confirm user. Delete account. So deleting the user. Just hold down. Yeah, delete user has been deleted. Now we'll start from the scratch. We will have only one root user now. So now what we will do, we will create one user with the admin right. Look here, we are admin right. You can give any name, but just to identify easily right now in our demonstration, we have done that. Now first we need to provide him the console management. So we have to, either it's optional, we can do it later also, but right now we are doing it. So that user will be able to log in into the console. So I want IAM user, I will create my custom password. We'll create one custom password here. Show the password. One policy that a root user account is attaching with that particular admin account, user must create a new password at the new sign in. Means user when first log in, it is mandatory for him to change the password for the more security. Like you get your new ATM card or credit or debit card, you get one password. As soon as you try to activate that ATM or credit or debit card, it asks you to change your password and then proceed with that. Okay, we are attaching that policy to make you more clear. Add to a group or copy the permission from a existing user or attach new policy. So you can say here so many policies. Right now I'm not going to do anything. I will do it later. I just create a user. So add to user, go here and create the user. Now you can see here one policy of change the password only attached with the user. Create the user. So user has been created. Now what I do, you must need to copy this console, or otherwise other way you can take the your root account ID also. Look here, 48324272795399 is the same. So simply way we just copy this. Go here. I will go in the cognito mode. I just paste this URL here, and you get it. Okay. Look here. Now it's showing the root. you are going to log in under this root. Again, I am repeating, IAM user is not a separate account. It's the part of root account. Root is the root of a tree and admin is the branches of that. You can say that you are creating. So admin was the username that I created there and give the password that we created at that time. Enter the password and sign in. Now it will ask you to change the password. Due to the policy we implement here, due to the policy connected with it, just show you, we attach one policy here, change password. So due to that policy, it asking you to change the password. Let me change the password, old password. What the new password you want to set? Okay, done. So now matches and create film password change. Yes, password has been changed. Now continue to the sign in. So now that administrator will be responsible for his password. What he have to do? He will be responsible for everything, any activity happening there in this particular account. But right now we just create the user. We don't assign any policy to the user. If this admin name user, I'm not saying he's perfectly admin now. We just appoint a person here, but does not assign any responsibility to him. If you try to go to instance, you find so many errors here. Go to dashboard, check here. Okay, we'll get all the errors here. Look, error, API error and all that. You go to instance and try to launch the instance, you are not authorized to perform this operation because neither to the describe, no identity based policy is attached here. Got it? So now I go back and assign some permission to this admin user. Add permissions, attach the policy. This is all are the AWS managed. So what I give him the permission administrator, ADMINI, oh sorry, wrong mistake, ADMR, administrator access I want to assign. That this particular user have the full access as an administrator. So I just do that right now and give him the full permission and attach the permission. Yes. Now this user have the full access everywhere. Check it here and just refresh this page. Yes. Now the user can do anything. Either can go to any account or just go for the security also. Go to IAM, can create new role because now he is the owner. Second owner, not owner, second owner you can say. Clear? So it's here also showing the multi-factor authentication for yourself and all that. So now this is the admin right. So having the full permissions, it can do anything. Even he can create new user. One is the admin user already there. Itself, you can see on this corner also, your right top corner, you are logging here as a admin user now. So what we do, we create one more user here with a specific permission, like for EC2-user. Again the same thing, IAM user, create the password. Right now I'm going to remove this policy, unnecessary time it will take to reset the password. Next and next and create user. Again, you can lose the list, cancel. So just copy this console. What I do, I go here in new window and just paste it here. Okay, so just wait. How it works now, I will show you. So in the meantime, you can see here in here also we are as a login as a root. One user has been must be here with the name EC2 user. You can check in all the consoles. Go to the list here and check it here. Here's the EC2. What with no permission? With no permission here. Look here, no permission here. Putting the policies. Okay, no resource to display. So come see here. Again, it is showing the root password as a root account ID EC2-user password that we said there. We don't put the policy to change the password. So just go here and sign in. Not now, don't save it. Again, the same user with zero policy. So directly log in because we don't set the policy there to change the password. So again, start access denied and everything. We try to go to EC2. Again, denied everything as I have shown you for the first instance. Not authorized. So what we do, either we can do it from here also, or we can do from the admin account also, we can do from anywhere. So now we are going to add the permission only for EC2. Attach, search for the EC2. What permission you want to assign? What permission you want to assign? EC2 full access or read only access. You go to the read only access, then go next here, add the permission. Is able to list but not able to create. So we assign EC2 access permission only, read only permissions. So I go here and just retry. It can show. Now it is start showing you EC2-user because we have given him the read only permissions. But if launch instance, then what happened? Look here. Get some time and launch with the name here. Test EC2, whatever the name. Just want to demonstrate. Okay, Red Hat or Windows, whatever you want to give, just for the demonstration. So don't waste much time here. Select any key pair. Yes, you have key. Okay, and okay, just launch. Immediately you get the error permission. Got it? So if, but what we do, go again to the admin, go to EC2 and give him the EC2 admin right. Add permission, add, attach, EC2 full, EC2 full access, S3, add permissions. So permission has been added. Now go here, refresh it, launch instance, give a name, taking some time, EC2 test, any operating system that you want to choose. Okay, then attach any key pair here, attach any of the existing key pair in the account, or you can create as we have discussed many times, ASG group, and here in the security, RDP, SSH, HTTP, everything, whatever you wanted to do. Now try launch instance. Creating security group, why? Retry failed, an issue, edit instance setting. They may be getting their time also, but keep here, edit, default, no preference, availability zone, labeled IP, security group, launch wizard, and okay, just refresh it once. It should be okay. I think there's some another error. Yes, that was maybe replication time it takes. Otherwise, name and tag. Just easy to test. Let's test it. Let's test. Okay. Can be some another issue. Just try it and keep here. The name is EC2. Your security group. Launch the instance. Always it happens due to sometime in many other videos also. Yes, now I will be able to create the instance also. So in this way, we create different users with different permissions. Instance, you can see here the listing permission, able to create the new EC2 also. Let's try with one more. Go to the user. Same way we'll create one user with the suppose for the S3 hyphen bucket. Provide access, specify user, custom password, give any password here. Okay, and again remove this policy, no issue. Next, don't attach to any group right now. Okay, create the user. User has been created by the name S3 bucket. Copy the sign URL, go here, go into the private window, paste it here. You can again see here S3-user. Now what user we have created there? S3-bucket. S3-bucket. Password that we set at the time, home @28. Let's perhaps login. So we have only given, till it we don't give any permission to him. If you go to S3-bucket user, check the permissions. No permission. So again the same thing. If the user try to check S3, access denied and everything. Okay now. If you go to general purpose bucket, so access denied. Same thing we are doing. So what we can do here now, we go again back here, attach the permission only for the listing purpose right now. Suppose again S3. S3 full access we can give, or access3 read only access we can give. Permission done. Okay, so go back to dashboard, users, just refresh it once. Maybe again I'm saying na, second take some time. So go back here, in this, refresh it. User have the access for the listing. Create bucket, but no permission. Give any name. Create bucket, give everything default just to create the bucket. Okay, you does not have permission. List only permission we have given, but not write permission. Go here, go to S3 bucket, add permission here. We will now give him the full permission, or we can get any permission whatever you want. S3 permission, S3 full access. Next, add the permission. Go to the user list, refresh it. Always keep it in mind to refresh everything so that it can replicate anywhere. And just refresh it also. Or just try to add create bucket. Now due to the permission, user is able to create a new bucket. Done. That is a scenario of permissions of IAM role. So if this user try to go to EC2, not able to do because he have only the permission for the S3 bucket now. He only have the permission for the S3 bucket. Instance again, all the errors start getting here. Dashboard. Just wait a moment. You will see again all the errors. Oh, look all the errors. If instance, launch instance, you are not authorized to perform this task. If still not access to any API or AMI, just go here. So you are not able to authorize. So this is a thing that we can manage. Okay, just close all here. Close all as a this. Come here back, and this is the entire thing. So we can create multiple user as per our requirement. With job specific role we create here. And if fresher come only, then he have the list only permissions, not the full access even on anything. Keep monitoring it, but you cannot edit, you cannot add or delete or create any resource just for the monitoring purpose. So they depend on the level. Who should have what access? Clear? So always remember, as I told, after completion, delete the resources. Otherwise, unnecessary, you have to pay the money. So I always repeating this step at the end of each practical we are doing to save money. Okay, just select both together, delete it, confirm, delete. Clear? Let it be, just refresh it. We have also created one bucket here, so delete that also. Make it a regular practice. What unnecessaries you are creating after completing the demonstration, just delete that. Otherwise, bill. So just I select this also, delete the bucket, delete it. So this is regarding a very important security topic, most used for the securing the access on the resources. Who can do what? To make it a regular practice in industrial environment, we always use the same. We can create the group also here. So create the group, like group name EC2 admin. Now we can attach policy here by default. EC2 full access we have given him. Will give EC2 full access and create the group. Group has been created. Now we create the user, just add in this group. So whatever the user we add here, automatically give the full permission, hereditary permissions. Permission implemented on the group automatically get replicated to the users. So this is regarding IAM. So hope you learn something, keep doing the practice. So see you in the next video with new topic. Till then, goodbye.